Good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, we are back. Let's do a quick recap. This is something I haven't done for a little bit. So we had China in the sprint race earlier in the week, where they still haven't fixed this. It doesn't tell you the sprint race results, but as you can see, it didn't go too well. The sprint race wasn't too much better. Liam Lawson had a really good run towards the end of the sprint race and then ran out of fuel at the line because I'm not used to the slight tweak in the UI. But, as you can see, we got a little asterisk on our car, so we got a little bit of work to do. Good morning, Halleck. How are you? In a meeting, but chat soon. Enjoy the meeting. I know how fun they are. Okay. Compile the data from the last weekend, the attachments below. This will be interesting. I don't think I've seen one like this before. Maybe they've tweaked these emails. Before you dig into them, here are the main headlines. Our car wasn't suited to the track, given its poor medium speed performance. And looking at the rest of the grid, our car underperforms. Look at the rest of the grid our car underperforms on. Doesn't sound like a complete sentence. What's up, Solar? I don't think you're supposed to start with this, but yeah. I'm no English major. Miami Grand Prix, which I think is our next one, requires solid low-speed performance. Yeah, except for the massive straight. After the race, I'll watch it, Sean. You created the video? Yep, no worries. Alright, so front wing manufactured and suspension design complete. Excellent. Okay, so we got a little bit to do. Yeah, I heard Jack Doohan's essentially a done deal. Expect an announcement soon. Hopefully it is a done deal. So hopefully it's a done deal as like the Ocon rumor that circulated for weeks. Do you know what has changed in the update? No. I only saw it said hotfix, so I'm assuming just a couple of bug fixes, nothing major. Okay, so car 1. Okay, so we got that on there. Yeah, Jonathan Wheatley to leave Red Bull at the end of the season. So he's just going to have a year off, I guess. So chassis. We get that chassis on there. We get that front wing on there. So we've got a side pod and we've got a suspension design. Has to serve as gardening leave. Interesting. Right, let's have a look. Car analysis. Where does that leave car 1? Cornering speed is getting there. Interesting. Okay, so we got 11 days. We're about to manufacture a second chassis, which would be good. Who's the number 1 driver? Easily Liam. Easily. Yeah. Based on that stat, Monaco would be a good track for us? Maybe. So let's have a look at our warehouse. So chassis, we got one of them coming. One of them being manufactured. So we'll have that. I need another couple of front wings to be safe, right? Rear wings we're fine. Side pods. I would like to get 2 of the new side pods, but at least 1 for the next race. I'd like an underfloor and I would like a suspension. Let's have a look how much these are all going to cost us time-wise. If you check your affiliates, one of my auto-generated ones had max development rate and will soon be in F1. Not that in depth. Maybe I should have a quick look. Okay, so suspension, 8 days. Underfloor, 8 days. Well, that's not as important. Side pod, 8 days. So that these don't look like they've changed. And front wing, 3 days. So what I'm thinking, a front wing and a suspension in one track. And then a side pod after the chassis is done in the other track, which will get it. That'll be 11 days and 10 days in the 2 tracks. Grand Prix in 11 days. Tends to go up in 4 or 5 points per month. Interesting. So let's get a suspension. Get that going. Now, we've got to start thinking about what we want to focus on here. So we got low and medium speed somewhat good at the moment. Is it time to start getting these percentages up a little? So let's have a look at our front wing design. I don't think I've got any time spare. Red Bull Power Struggle is officially beginning to heat up now. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's where we were for the front wing lifespan. This is the tricky part, right? I don't want to lose anything here. A little bit of high speed, and we don't lose anything here. That's what I'm looking for. It makes you wonder, Sean, if this exodus has anything to do with all of that stuff that went down with Horner. Okay, suspension and side pods. We haven't got the new one yet. Do we have the new chassis on one of the cars so that we've got it to compare with? I'll probably look here, actually. Yes, I do. Okay. So, look at our design. Chassis. Wow, that's 3 streams in a row I've had a bot come in trying to sell viewers. That's interesting. What about the OF sponsor for Alpine? Wait, what? We're talking about OF as in OnlyFans. They're sponsoring Alpine? What? It's a little risky. Well, this one's going to be hard to balance, isn't it? So, it gets our engine cooling up a fair bit, and we don't lose any. Andretti can't get a team, but OF are allowed in as a sponsor. That is wild. Just wait for the special liveries. Like, I'm sorry, but like, I've no disrespect to, you know, OnlyFans creators. They're completely entitled to do what they do. But it's an adult content site advertising on a Formula 1 car. That is wild. Alright, so we got 3 engineers left. I think the underfloor we've put all our time in, so we really want to get the most out of that. I think we pump 3 into that, we can get it to 15 days, which will allow us to start looking at that rear wing for Imola. I think that's a good idea. Alright, so we got 2 days for that. Now let's have a look at... are we scouting anyone at the moment? It's not scout. And scout. We've almost scouted all the free agents. Imagine they get screens. McLaren have the sponsors near the Halo. This week's feature video, man in a jar. Oh my god. I haven't given that freaking video a thought in a long time. Thank you for making me remember that scar. Huge latest breaking news. Is it Mattia or Mattia? Benotto is considering signing Gabriel Bortoletto to Sauber. Okay. No, Halleck. No, stop. Halleck, no. Alright, let's have a look at our affiliate drivers, because apparently there could be something here. Development rate max. Okay, so maybe I'm getting... and very high, so Jutta Kramer has some pretty good development rate. I do need to get the race simulator up, and I do have these, which are also giving it a bit of a benefit, so that's good. For anyone in chat who doesn't know, you think the world is screwed, you don't know what happened, you don't know. Yes, for anyone watching this when it eventually goes up on YouTube, all Halleck put in chat was 2. And yes, anyone who knows will know. Okay. Kind of hesitant to spend any more money. So let's go forward 2 days. Now, I'm inclined to hold off on putting the new chassis on car 2. Although Hadjar, he's been pretty good. Gonna be honest. Okay, so in that slot we wanted the side pod. Get that building.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I love that sound, right? Be back in a bit. No worries, Solar. Okay, scouting complete. No research projects? Mate, Matt, you just need to just chill, my friend. Just chill. We're not even, what, like, we're 6 races in? I'm not looking at research yet. I need to get my car up to at least the, you know, fighting for somewhere at the back of the middle. Like, at the moment, I'm finishing races seconds behind. Come on. Oh. Very good. 2 days and the suspension will be done. Engine poor condition. Maybe I need to start remembering to do that. What in the world is going on with F1 and off track this year? Yeah, I'm back fully now. How am I? I am doing great, thanks. Tally. Actually, a little bit hopeful for where we might start getting to in these races. How goes the season? It has been woeful so far. I think I wanted to manufacture another one of these, I'm pretty sure. Let's have a quick look. So he's got... Yeah, I need another front wing. Suspension's coming. Sorry, side pods are coming. Underfloor, we're going to need another one of them. I think underfloor may be something. Still not yet to start mine. I'm fully just not motivated yet. There's not enough new stuff, I think. Let's get... Let's just get 2 for now. So I haven't started. Livery done, logo done, everything ready to go. The important things, right? Yeah. But it's been 3 days. Three overtake heavy DRS zones. Ferrari are leading. Yeah, we got to get some top speed. That might be something we start to focus on. Practiced in Bahrain done. Now I want to get on with the race. Nice. Okay, here we go. Affiliate update. So 4 on braking, 1 on control. That's what we like. 1 on overtaking and 3 on reactions. So I think we need to, like, change what they're working on fairly regularly. Like, I've got to get her overtaking moving. It's at 42. Driver update. So smoothness for Liam. And then some good changes. So reaction, adaptability, and 2 into cornering for Hadjar. So let's have a look. What are our affiliate focuses? So we want our 2 lowest at the moment are overtaking and defending. So that's still looking pretty good because we've got the 66 and 64 as the options. Yeah, so I think wheel to wheel is still the best one there. Today marks the 2nd year anniversary of the Piastri Alpine saga. Still one of the greatest tweets in F1 history. So what are we looking at here? So cornering, smoothness, and overtaking. I don't know if we can get all 3. No, we can't. So we'll leave that there. Can't wait for the 2-year anniversary of Radio Gate at Hungary. Oh, pit crew. Okay. Damn it. Alright, so where are we? Oh, we've got... let's not do that. Let's go... This is still laggy. Like, I press the button and it just doesn't do anything. It's wild. Let's go car building. Let me just go. We'll take this opportunity to do 2 car building. Just feel for Piastri over them all. Bro didn't get to enjoy his win properly. Yeah. Agreed. Okay, so I might add in a couple of rest days here. I'm sort of hoping he gets another win soon to take off the sour note of that win or that mix-up. Mistake seems pretty high. Let's actually put that in there. Maybe. That's about it because we're probably going to be able to do. I don't like the fact that everything's gone up. That'll do. There's feel for Piastri over the wall. I never read that. Gonna say this, Piastri is gonna be a nightmare for Norris in the future. And I'm thinking the not too distant future as well. I hope he gets it very soon or remembered as a gifted win of 2024, yeah. When it shouldn't have even been. He would have won if he had it pitted first. Okay. Am I manufacturing two things? I am. Well, the underfloor design will be done tomorrow. So, do we dare do a third full-blown? Oh, no, because I don't know what it's going to be. I want to build the underfloor first. Maybe that's what I put here. The new underfloor. We'll start building that. People say Norris is a clear #1 driver at McLaren. I think they think he's a #1 driver, but I don't think it's going to be too long before it's not going to be able to be that way. It's going to have to be an even split. Should really have, but also been able to catch Norris and take the place would have been nice. Yeah, but I don't know. I think if he pits first, he gains the few extra seconds from pitting a lap earlier. Which would have then put him at like a 6 or 7 second lead or something. Yeah. Right, so that underfloor is getting done. So we'll save our points. Might do is... Do we have the side pod on the car yet? It's easy to see from here, isn't it? No. Okay, get that on there. Let's actually just quickly just scoot through these. Make sure we've got everything on there. Okay, so let's have a look. So side pod. There's airflow middle. Bring them down. I bring that drag reduction, so we're getting a little bit of top speed back. How far do we need to go to start getting some places? Ooh. We'd lose 4 places on our high speed. I don't like that. Lando really costing himself. His race start's been quite poor. Yeah, that race start at Spa was a mess for him. For the people saying he's unlucky, they need to check themselves. Hey, at some point you've got to say you're creating your own luck. So let's bring that down and maybe go here. So what I'm doing, I want to bring this up as far as I can. Lose a tiny little bit on medium speed. Gain some acceleration and gain a good chunk of top speed. Now, also, that back. Lose a day, but we get to do a suspension. We're actually doing a lot of design here. It's what are we? 30 minutes in, haven't even got to the race yet. Some fans will defend a driver to death. Cough. Verstappen fans cough. Hamilton hardcore fans cough. Everyone has their fans. Like, I'll defend Ricardo. I love Ricardo. Let's bring that up to try and minimize. Bring that down. I do this without losing too much. There we don't lose anything. Basically call them bandwagons, that's all. Hamilton fan, but when he makes a mistake, he's got to accept it, and they've happened, yeah. Verstappen could T-bone another driver and go back for seconds, and those fans will still defend him. Now, I'm not that bad when it comes to the drivers that I like. Alright, I think that's not too bad. It's keeping us... Okay, get that going. And then I've saved my points and everything, so once this underfloor's built, then we can look at putting a full another design into that. Yeah. You gotta be realist. Like, you can be a fan, but also be critical for your drivers. And say when they've had a bad race. Alright, race targets. Here we go. I'm gonna go here still. Because I'm just not confident in getting higher yet.
Once again,
Used to despise Alonso Vinagre, just like Vettel. I feel like that happened for everyone with Vettel.
We're in the state of year-round summer. The streets of Miami Gardens will come alive with the roar of racing, and the excitement is only just beginning.
Praying for the downfall of Red Bull. I do like that this... Like, Red Bull was strong at the start of the season, but everyone's sort of cold up again. And now we're getting some really good close races, and I like that. Also lose Hannah Schmidt. So what role does Hannah Schmidt play at Red Bull? Because I did see some stuff about her. Alright, so we're probably looking at medium hards. Oh, it's another sprint race. I didn't realize. Oh, dang. So we're probably looking at a medium. Then we got rain on the next day, so yeah, strategy. Okay, they do generally get their strategy right. She's known as Queen Hannah because she's adored. All right, so the tough thing is, I want to keep. That's locked until the race session. So they locked until the main race or sprint race. Does anyone know that answer? She might be the person that Ferrari needs. There. Yep. Because I know we've got to use a medium in one of the qualies. And the medium for the sprint race. Just wondering if I can go out on the hards. I think I will. I think I'm okay to go out on the hards. I'm trying to make this so that I don't mess this up with tire strategy. It's hard on sprint weekends. Especially sprint weekends where it's bloody raining. Okay, let's see if we can try and get a little close on any of these. I almost clicked that, which would have gone straight to the sprint, which you don't want. Favorite thing is Red Bull running away with it. Adrian fucks off and they immediately can't make any decent upgrades. I feel like, yeah, they did say last year that they weren't getting any more significant gains from their upgrades. Let's get out immediately. I think it's safe to say the other teams did catch up. But their development's also slowed considerably, I guess. Which has allowed the other teams to catch up. Why is this red? Bit heating? Driving clean air? Serve fuel? I gotta remember, I gotta change, possibly change out his engines and stuff. We'll go for 3 bits of feedback. Sure, it's going to come any second. Damn, Lawson didn't get it in time, so I'll have to do another lap. Lost their sporting director who'd been at Red Bull for 18 years. I can also imagine that those guys probably want a bit of a challenge as well. Yeah, I want to see what I can do. Alright. I'm back. But I need everything. I need to start everything up. Hopefully you can all see me now. Okay. Alright, I get everything back up into where it was now. Sorry about that. I'm gonna have a look at my event logs and see what happened. Let's close that. Yeah, I'm just gonna mute the desktop audio real quick because the intro music is insanely loud. Yeah, the pain of a single PC stream. I did used to stream with 2, but it was a bit of a pain doing like getting all the audio right and stuff. But obviously, you do have that stability if something like this happens. But my PC hasn't locked up like that for a long while. Stupidly insane to say, I know, yeah. Alright, some weekend preparation. I think that'll put us back. Back to here. Okay. At least we hadn't done too much yet.
Once again, we touch down in Miami as F1 returns to the Magic City.
We'll skip this. I don't know if I skipped that last time or not. I'm trying to leave that and listen. Okay, so... kind of know that they were there. Something-ish like that. Trying to cheese it a little bit for the 3 that I got. Because I'm sure that this was up here. I'm sure traction was up here. My biggest issue is the way my audio just filters into one cable into the second PC, so I can't play my own music due to copyright. But more importantly, I have something for you. Oh, interesting. What did I used to do for that audio? Yeah, you sort of need... I can't remember how I used to do it. Oh, snap. Enjoy free money, Halleck. Thank you. 2 months in a row. Let's go. Subscribing with Prime. I'm very appreciative of that, my friend. Thank you very much. That was up there. Didn't get the job for the interview. Oh, sorry. I thought I was still talking to Halleck. It's a different color. I don't know why. Didn't get the job for the interview that went well. Sorry to hear that, Cyanide. I really am. Told you, you're just going to come down here and wrangle spiders. Let's see if we can not crash this time. Well, yeah, I hope it was just a one-off thing and not the game, or else we're in trouble. And a gift, Halleck. What is going on? You're feeling extra generous today. Thank you. Sean, you can enjoy all the benefits that come with being a subscriber, which is to say not much, except no pre-roll ads. Not enough money in the world for me to deal with your spiders. Yeah, I might be ill. Oh no. Oh, that's right. We had to drop that to conserve and get into driving clean air, didn't we? Which might be why he actually is taking longer. So maybe I'll put that on light. But yeah, much appreciated, Halleck. I don't get a lot of subs. I don't ask for a lot of subs, so it is, yeah, very, very nice of you. Thank you. Russell's getting no practice. Piastri's getting no practice. And Albon, no practice. You don't ask and I don't give enough. Rather you have it. I appreciate it. I've accidentally gone too long. But we got 4. It's alright. Actually, do I just leave them and get the 5? Yeah, I'm nearly there. Just get the 5. Great decision, by those. Yeah, leaving out your drivers when you have 1 practice session. Costa, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh no, setup satisfaction's bad. Let's get him in now, and get you in now too. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, Costa. Welcome. Okay, let's see. Not far off, are we? Try and get cornering up. That doesn't look too bad to me. It's hard to say with these ones. Here's a classic Hajar radio message when things don't go well for him. Okay, I think... Did we lock that in? No, this way. Bring that down. Might try that. So how are you, Costa? Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy how we play the game. Are you a F1 Manager fan as well? Most of us here are. Cyanide not so much, he's just here for the vibes. Ferrari wins Le Mans 2 years in a row. Ford awakes from its sleep to consider entering. Man, I love the Ford vs Ferrari movie. I know that it takes some liberties with the truth, but I really did enjoy it. Love F1. Nice to hear. What's your team of choice, or you know, is there a team you follow or a driver you follow? Cars go vroom. Yes, that is Cynade's what would we say? Level of enthusiasm will go. The cars go vroom. They used to go ah. I see that everyone's like complaining that because they have the new spec for the 2026 engine. And everyone's like, oh, if it's 100% sustainable fuel, why are they using V8s or V10s? It's like they haven't even got the engines in yet. Wait to see what they do after they've run the engine for a couple of years. I mean, we'd all love to see the V10s back, but big Mercedes fan by like all the teams. Nice. So you'd be a pretty happy fan after the last few weeks. Is satisfaction bad? What do you mean? Probably inclined to just leave him out, I think. 63 or 44? Yeah, 44. Don't have anything against Russell, but I don't like Russell that much. This guy can stay. We'll allow it, yep. So we got Lawson's setup's bad, Hajar's setup's optimal. That's awesome. Don't mind Russell. He's like my, you know, I don't hate, don't like. I don't say don't like. I like him. Don't hate, don't love. He's in the middle. I have a lot of drivers in that space. Well, you know, Piastri, he's at the top. It was Ricciardo at the top, but Piastri is now the top. And then Ricciardo. But that's just a lot of patriotism in my drivers of choice. Have you got your setup hacks this year yet? No, not yet. Not yet. Well, let's wait and see. I did 97 in one practice session. Does that count? Doing, could you come into the grid? I know, I could have 3 Aussies to follow. Although we still don't know what's happening with Ricciardo. This is awful. We gotta fix this up. Oh, that confidence. It's painful to look at.
Welcome everyone, qualifying for the sprint awaits us, and we're
think I
raring
might
to
have-
get going.
Like a sliver of glass in the back of my hand. I can sort of feel it as I rub my thumb over it. At work, I deal with a lot of broken iPads that have like shattered glass. I wonder if I've got one that's like a splinter sort of thing in the back of my hand. I should stop playing with it because it's going to agitate it. I don't know for Ferrari until they get their strategy wrong. Hope Lewis does well for them. Yeah, no, I'm interested to see how Lewis does in Ferrari. It's going to be interesting with Lewis and Leclerc in Ferrari. Like, two drivers that both are going to feel like they want to be the number one driver. And yeah, who's going to take the Mercedes seat? Will they go for youth and pick Antonelli? I think the one good thing here is we're not too far from where we need to be. Not too unhappy with that. A lot of rumours around Antonelli. Oh, he did well for Piastri and McLaren. It did. But Piastri was a couple of years older than Antonelli is now, but Antonelli seems like, yeah. The raps on him aren't unfounded. He does seem like a good driver. He just might be a little bit... That's my only worry. Okay, car setup. We do that. Problem here. Well, I do get the option between the sprint race and qualifying. Engine parts not looking great. Thank you for reminding me, Solar. I have to change that. Very observant of you. ERS I might leave. It's not quite low enough yet. We only get 2. And I think car parts, gearbox. Ugh, we're already on our 3rd gearbox because of that accident that we had. We'll change that. Alright, well let's... I don't like this. This is having some terrible effects on his statistics. But let's get into it. He does have all the best parts that we've got so far. Does Lawson, so...
P5 at the moment.
That's interesting. I'm just sort of... The sprint qualifying. The AI seems to go out in 2 groups. Bottas not in a great position in the driver market? Not at the moment, no. And like, I don't... Not a lot seems to be happening with Magnussen either. I feel like Magnussen's time might be up. So I'm gonna wait till Ocon comes past, and then we're going out. Now the Bortoletto is a potential contender for the Sauber seat due to Binotto wanting him. So, is there a connection between them, or is he just like what he sees? Lawson 14th? Oh no, Verstappen's going to pass him. Lawson's going to drop down. Yep. Bortoleto, Colapinto, and Aaron are all having great rookie seasons in F2. Yeah, that's true. It's not too bad. It's some improvements. Let's see, so Leclerc takes pole ahead of Verstappen. Sainz to Perez. Then Piastri and Norris locking up the third row of the grid. Interesting. Ricciardo's gotten into the top 10, and George Russell's dropped down to 12th there. But Lawson ahead of both of the Alpines, which is good. Bortoleto is also the last year's F3 champion. Oh, okay, so he's got a bit of skill about him then. You don't get to be F3 champion, like we don't get to be the champion of anything without having some skills.
The prospect of bagging a few extra points is certainly going to spur these teams on to fight competitively and finish in the top spots.
But who will be victorious in the Miami Sprint?
One of the McLaren Juniors as well. Filip Dragovic still sitting on the sides. I know there's a lot of talent that comes through that just doesn't make it because there's just no seats. Alright, so we're expecting light rain today. Will we get it in the race? My level 1 weather center says no. Car setups, much better. That traction's only on good though. Need Andretti on the grid for 2 extra seats. Yeah. Right, I think we go with that. Fine with that tyre strategy. Oh, driver options. Let's pump that up. Let's get into the race. Sprint race.
And here in Miami, it's time for the sprint. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Let's go and get them here quicker.
Yeah, copy.
Lawson had a sneaky little look around the outside there, but just sat back. Yeah. Conscious of, probably continue to push with fuel. I might bring that down to aggressive just because we're going to be in traffic, right? There's not a lot we're going to be able to do here. There's not enough seats, but I guess that's the... almost the beauty of F1 is that you really have to be the best of the best. Like, it's so tight at that level that even some of the best drivers miss out. Being in traffic always makes me aggressive. My new car, well, I say new car, I've had it a year now, has definitely, not that I was super aggressive anyway, has definitely curbed my aggression when driving. Because I can just put it on auto cruise control and it like does the like fluctuating speed for the base of the car in front of me. So if it drops 5 k's an hour, I don't even notice anymore. It's great. Let's bring that down. Agile will bring down, and then I think... let's just see how things go. Lawson's had a good start. To be fair, you don't want the quality of drivers to drop. Exactly, yeah. We have a similar thing, like, so with Rugby League here, we have, I would say, 18 teams in the competition. If you add another, they want to add another 2 teams, but essentially what you're doing is you're spreading the quality players over more, which sort of brings the overall quality of each team down. It's not too dissimilar. I think we can definitely see the difference in the vehicles here. Hadjar just struggling a bit. I might put him on that.
Yes.
This doesn't seem to update as quickly as I feel it used to. Couldn't quite get to Hulkenberg there. ERS seems to be holding on pretty well. So let's watch this view. DRS back here. Will he make it? No. We'll follow again for just this little bit here. Hadjar. I think we just let Hadjar just chill. I don't mind the position Hadjar's in. Like, I know he's last. It's not a great thing to say. But just him getting to the end of the race, incident free, I'm fine with while we build up some of these new parts. Just about out of battery, but are we close enough to dive down the inside here? Lawson's definitely aggressive enough. But, yeah. Just squeeze there. We might just let Lawson just chill. His confidence went up a bit, which is great. On this day, what happened in Silverstone in 2020? Who can tell me? I wasn't back watching F1 at that point. Some drivers are world class over a decade. Other great drivers are always going to miss out. Exactly. Daily Phil coming in. Party of 16. Daily Phil, thank you so much. Welcome all of Daily Phil's viewers to the stream. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. And Daily Phil, I hope you had a terrific stream. Welcome Jimmy and Shadow. Okay, so Lawson's chilling. Okay, I think we can maybe just speed up a little bit and just see how things pan out. How goes the season? It has been terrible. We started as the lowest of low that you can possibly start. No money. Like not the worst staff, but F2 staff. No facilities, or the minimum facilities. One F2 driver, and Lawson, who admittedly is an F1 driver. He's had 5 races. But we're just starting to get a few parts that might sort of start to see us climb the ranks. Like, I just got to balance the rest of it. Like, our low speed and medium speed cornering isn't too bad. Now I've just got to get just a little bit into the sort of the top speed and stuff like that. But yeah, we're developing. We're moving along. And how's yours going? How far into your career are you? Like, I'm only up to Miami, so we're race 7, I think. So slow going. I do take my seasons pretty slow. I do my practices and everything. How are we looking tyre-wise? Tyres are looking okay. And engine's still running a bit hot, isn't it? Just in Monaco, Season 2. Nice. And how'd you find, like, the development over the course of Season 1 and into Season 2? Did you find that you were able to get your car to be a little bit more competitive? Or was it like I found, like, with F1 Manager 23, I'd start to get competitive towards the end of the season, and then the AI would just destroy me in the off-season. The weird turn of events got Danny Rick to 7th place. Perfect. He does love a good Monaco race, doesn't he? Lawson's still hanging on. He's, 16th. He's not fallen back. He did the business. How's everyone doing for tyres? Ooh, interesting. Ocon's pitted. Few people are pitted. We're actually doing okay on our tyres compared to everyone else. But does that mean that Ocon is going to be flying towards the end? Interesting. I'm going to hold 2 points first season. Nice. Was finishing like 15th or so the whole season. Did a lot of research. Like a solid 11th, fighting hard for 10th. Okay. I haven't started doing much on research yet. I just want to get as I said, just a bit of a balanced car. And then I'm going to do some research. But yeah. Money's also... I've got to consider cost cap and all that sort of stuff, but... Yeah. It's fun, because F1 Manager 23, I'd played enough of it that, I was fighting, I guess, towards the front, so... I didn't have to really sort of micro... manage the designs. I could just go, oh yeah, somewhere here. Whereas now I'm like, okay, I really need to focus. Get everything right. So Lawson, 15th. Tell you what, Lawson's still doing well. His tyres are doing well. Big gap from Lawson to Albon. If we can break away from Bottas, that would be huge. Oh, Hadjar got overtaken by Joe. Oh, I missed the clip. And then just spat out 4 seconds out the back. Okay, so let's watch this gap. 3.5 seconds. Had a season that I started before. Got cocky, hired Logan Sargent. He single-handedly bankrupted us by the summer break. Oh, poor Sargent. Oh. I feel for him, man. Like... It is what it is, but like, oh. Alright, let's go, Lawson. High aggression. Hadjar, you're way back, so you just chill. Nice and easy. You gotta keep an eye on this, I don't want to run out of fuel again. I definitely haven't done that before. Okay, within a second, let's bring these back. We'll stand. We might just go to this view. Got 2 laps left, so yeah, the last sprint race in China, Lawson ran out of fuel at the finish line, and completely my fault, but I just sort of misunderstood, or like, not misunderstood, but not used to the UI, so I didn't realize I was out of fuel. Like, it still said minus, it was still 0.0, but it had the minus in front of it. So I'm like, well, it's 0.0.
Copy that.
Okay, we're on final lap. So we got a lap and a half, but we're back 2 seconds. So I think we just need to full push with Lawson now.
Try to pick up the pace, buddy.
And then just keep an eye on this. I thought you were getting a Discord call. I'm just immune to that one now. Like, I think it maybe gets me like one every 50 times. Alright, 1 lap to go with Lawson. We'll stay on board with him. I don't know that we're going to have enough... we've got no ERS. So I don't see us closing this 2.5 seconds. Albon's been really good on his tyres the last few laps, so that tyre advantage we had is gone. Okay, put that to balance. Yeah, we're not going to catch him. I'm just going to bring it down. I just want nice and solid to the end. We got a clear gap over Hulkenberg, and we should be fine. What's up, Belial? How you doing? Great race from Lawson. And 14th, we're getting there. We're making progress. I know it's just a sprint race, but it's good to not be at the back.
Leclerc is the winner in today's sprint.
Oh, Leclerc could be world champion this year. Hulkenberg has closed like a second this lap. Hulkenberg was flying. Another lap, Hulkenberg gets us. Poor Hadjar. But that's right, we're not too concerned about Hadjar. He doesn't have the upgrades. So, his time will come.
The competition out there was
nice race.
tough
Thank
today,
you.
and it leaves many
Little
coming away
steps,
from the sprint
little baby
empty-handed.
steps towards improvement.
They ended up in P22, and that won't help their confidence whatsoever.
Yeah, don't focus on Liam getting 14th. Let's focus on Hadjar getting last. But Norris with a decent race up 4 places. Max Verstappen, yeah, losing that place won't be good for him. Yuki up 3 places to steal that final point. So that's impressive from him. And then yeah, up 4 places for us as well. Magnussen had a shocker down 6.
Let's hope the teams took full advantage of practice. It's
Yuki
time
seems
for
like a beast
qualifying.
in this game. Yeah, but so the problem is I had Yuki in the last game.
But a driver still needs to
And
have totally
I always
optimal
try
car setup
to get
a
drivers
fast
that I haven't
qualifying.
had before.
Turns 14 and 15 in particular
So,
are the ones that catch the drivers
He's
out
sort
in
of
qualifying.
pretty much ruled out
And of course, there's the Williams driver.
from any
How do you think they'll
future
fare today?
transfers.
Well, neither teammate has
Unless I
really
decide to
scored
change
well
my
so far.
strategy.
Perhaps picking up a few points this weekend would spur on a bit of healthy rivalry.
And with
So,
that,
it doesn't-
let's get back onto the track.
It does make it a little difficult because, you know, I've had Piastri, I've had Norris, I've had Doohan, I've had Porsche, I've had Gasly. Who else have I had? I had Maloney. I would have loved to have taken Maloney in this, but because I had him in the last game. Sign Yuki later in the save? Yeah, maybe. I won't rule it out. Later in the save, maybe. You got Hulk on a 5-year contract, promised to get the man a podium. Oh man, that would be something epic. Man deserves it. Alright, so we still got a hard medium for the race, which is great. car setup we can tweak. Thinking if I go that way. I don't know about it. This seems to be off now, and I don't like that. I want to leave that where it is, I think. I think that... See, the risk is, this could be going the other way. That actually kind of fits better. It took Behrman and O'Sullivan. Nice. Actually gonna go that way. That doesn't look too bad. Actually seems to fit better than the other one. The risk is I've gone the wrong way on traction. This turns into a bad. Now, this one I'm inclined not to touch at all. Do that. Yeah, I could possibly do that. You're gonna see his confidence is up after the race. Alright. Just need a little bit of luck to get out of Q1. I think I didn't check the rain. Don't think it'd be too big of a problem because there's not any rain at the end of the session. Right, we made it before the rain hit.
So just a slow in lap, safe fuel.
Copy.
And if this would go away, 13th and 18th. And there's not a lot of cars behind us that I would say are a lot quicker. Maybe that's not so bad. Get a new set on. We might as well use them because alright, it's sun at the end, so we're not expecting more rain. We'll let this group do its thing. I probably don't want to come out until about 3 minutes anyway. Yeah, we'll let this group run. Okay, let's get to 3 minutes 30. We'll just have a look where everyone is, so... Yeah, maybe now's our time. We can't really wait any longer. There we go. Yeah, a little bit of traffic for Hadjar. No improvements from Lawson, but I think he's going to make it. Yes, Q2 for Lawson. Fantastic. So, Norris ahead of Leclerc. I'm glad that, I don't know if it's just my save or what, but Verstappen's not dominating, and that's good. Like, I know they have been in real life, but it doesn't translate well to video games for me. You need to make it enjoyable, not just have one driver dominating all the time. So Yuki with a good lap, Alonso with a good lap. Ricardo didn't have a great time, but we made it through. So the Alpines are out, Magnussen's out, and then Hadjar ahead of both Sargent and Guan Yu Zhou. Okay, so this one's starting on Inters. Interesting. I went the wrong way! No! That's brutal. Mercedes look like they're struggling. They've been battling with the Aston Martins and the Racing Bull, which is, I think, where they were at the start of the season. Just in real life, they've finally managed to get their car to work, and now they're doing much, much better. Alright, so we'll pause it when he gets in and see what this weather's doing. Looks like it's rained throughout, but it does seem to get a little lighter. It just looks like it's 1.25 mil the whole time. Might just go out, get a lap on the board, see what happens. Glorious. The man is back playing F1 Manager. I am. The new one's come out. We're locked in. And, yeah. We took those couple of months off F1 Manager just to make sure that we had our mojo back. My save, in my save, Aston is fighting for podiums in Season 2. They picked up Bottas and Russell. What did, Daddy Stroll get rid of Baby Stroll? Alright.
P1 at the moment.
Stop the session. Lawson number 1. Ahead of Bottas and not far off Hulkenberg. I'll put on another set. Send him to Haas. So what you're saying is Haas now has Stroll money to play with. Alright, I'm just going to slow this down a bit. I think... So Hamilton's on his flying lap. Perez on his out lap. I think... They're probably going to be able to go again. Hello, Cat Gamer. So everyone's... So Hamilton, that's on his in lap. So I think as long as I go after Perez goes past, I'll have clear track. I feel like this is pretty much as good as the track's... Well, the track's probably not getting any better because that rubber is getting worse. No, Lawson has gone green. Green, yellow. Ooh, up a couple of places. So excited for the next few years. In F1, you mean? And why the excitement? Alright, so that's not bad. We beat Hulkenberg and Bottas, which I'm happy about. 14th is really good qualifying for us. So Sainz ends up taking P1. Driver changes and new team. Is it because cars go vroom? Yeah. Where maybe Cat Gamer's a climate activist and he's happy that we're moving to 100% sustainable fuel. So Yuki with a great drive, beating the Mercedes and the Aston Martins. So that's something.
We're almost ready to go here in Florida as
Lewis
we
Hamilton
look
can
forward to
suck it.
57 laps of
Shut up, you
F1
tart.
racing.
The Miami Grand Prix arrived on the calendar in 2022 with much fanfare, and F1 history is still very much being written here. Drivers have to take chances around the street circuit, and hope those chances turn into victory.
Miami has long, tight, straight sections that need as much driver confidence and precision as a corner, as well as 3 hard braking zones. The chicane through turns 14 to 15 is particularly likely to catch drivers out and throw them into a wall. The time has come to fight it out. It's race day.
Lewis living rent-free. Alright, so we do have light rain today, so we do need to... Oh, okay, so the strategy actually is helping us out here. Let's have a look, though. What does it say? I think once we're on inters, we're going to be on inters. Don't think the softs are going to be the way to go. Softs are only going to get us to lap 15 at best. 15 is when the rain starts. So I think we've got to be on medium. So I think it's really our only option. And hope that the rain starts when it says it's going to start. Suppose we're going to have an intermediate race. I'll drop 2 things of fuel. Because you normally catch it back in the wet. So, although it's not wet, it's like borderline inters. And I did end up with 100% car setup for Hadjar. Interesting. I'm gonna go 1 tick. You can always burn more fuel. You can't add more fuel. Done that one. Alright. Let us begin.
Well, it's great to have you with us, folks, as we settle in for the weekend's Grand Prix action. And for Lando Norris, this is another chance to see what he can do in this car.
5th place is a good starting point for them. Where can they go from here?
5th place?
And it'll be exciting to see.
Good starting point. I don't know if 5th place is where
today.
McLaren would really want to be.
And this is it. The Miami Grand Prix.
I'll read that in a minute. Cat, that's way too long a message.
And away we go.
For right at the start of a race. Alright, let's switch camera. Ooh, bit of jostling going on here with Bottas. But Lawson, aggressive, doesn't want to give up that position. He's got a bit of a better run through that corner though. Unfortunately, not much Lawson can do there. Loses the position. That's okay though, we'll hopefully get it back. The vegan speed demon who thinks driving in shapes makes him an environmental activist. His carbon footprint from one race probably negates all the kale he's ever eaten, but hey, at least his conscience is as polished as his trophies. Jeez. I don't know where this hate for Hamilton came from, but alright, here we go, Lawson.
Good job, buddy.
Him and Bottas really making this difficult. Lawson needs a really good run off the line here. Use that battery, get ahead of Bottas, nicely done. And immediately sets his sights on Albon. Looks like Albon might be on softs. There are a few people on softs actually. I wonder if their softs are going to make it to the end. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, right. Can I go?
Hadjar actually moved up a position there in the 19th too. Let's have a look at that. We don't get to see much overtake from Hadjar. Oh, it just picks a random view. I like that. Smart little move from Hadjar there. Insane, exactly. Nicely done. I like how they pick the camera angles there. That's good. Alright, now, how are we going to do this? Bring it down. Bring that down. So he's driving steadily. We'll continue to push with the ERS and the fuel at the moment. Don't know if Albon was in DRS range of the car in front, so Lawson may have an advantage here as we pull up to this corner. I don't think he's going to do it. It's unlike Lawson, he didn't send it. Right, we got a whole other straight to go, and I think after this long straight, I'm going to maybe just reduce the fuel for both drivers, bring it down to steady. Yeah, oh, that's a good exit from that corner from Albon. So Lawson's got some work to do down this straight. We know that Williams has got a really good top speed, whereas we're dead last. Yeah, Lawson can't quite get there. All right, let's try steady into a bit of a rhythm now for both of our drivers. I think we're already switching to medium there. Sainz has got a nice little decent lead. Bottas overtaking Lawson. Lawson maybe doesn't have the pace once we take off, so that extra bits, but I think it's a long race. I think if we're around the Alpines, I won't be too disappointed. But we don't want to overdo it on our resources at this point. Now, have a look, track details. So still looking. Oh, red flag. Hadjar is stopped on the track. What happened to Hadjar? Oh no. The back of the car too. I hope that's not gearbox, engine, ERS related. Alright, conditions on restart, moderate rain, but starting to pick up. Do we start on inters? I think we do, right? They let them drive with the rear wing destroyed. I'm figuring there's probably more damage than just the rear wing.
Here resumes as we get back underway.
Looks like I made the right call on enters.
And it's lights out.
I'm gonna have to pause it here to get everything. Moving along. Yeah, still enters to the end, so we're probably gonna have one more stop at some point. Oof, that was close. Yeah, previous versions they let them drive. I'm thinking there's something else. There's gotta be something else. In fact, they hit the rear of the car, you know, it could be the gearbox done or something, which would suck because that was a brand new gearbox. Hulkenberg having a look up the inside of Bottas. Feel free to just take each other out, guys. There'll be no judgment from me. Lawson's just sneaking at the back here, looking for an opportunity. One of these guys to make a mistake. Tires are overheating, so bring the tires down.
Copy.
And double overtake down the straight from Lawson.
Very good, mate. Very good.
Hulkenberg might still be on our side. No, we passed him. That's a great move from Lawson. Conscious of the tires. I think we're over 70. So I think it should start to be okay. Still disappointed about Hadjar. Lawson past Alonso.
Now we can see what
Let's have a
happened.
look at that one.
Now we're watching the action closely here. The gap opens up for them.
Lawson's just a machine on those
And the
overtakes.
overtake is made.
We'd love to see it. We'll bring that down though, because it does need to last. We'll leave him on high overtake because I think still a good idea, although we've dropped out of the second now, so we're probably not looking to overtake. Yeah, Alonso back pass. 14th is a decent position for us. Probably want to try and stay ahead of Hulkenberg if we can. Fuel's almost back to parity. We'll put it back to yellow once that hits 0. I think it's almost inevitable that we're going to have to pit again. Well, Russell's run wide.
Right,
What happened,
we're down at
Hadjar?
turn
I
5.
just lost the back end and hit
That won't
the
help their
wall.
chances. That won't do the floor of the car any good at all.
I'm a little worried that he's done some major damage.
Russell's edging.
Hulkenberg just what about 2 seconds faster from about here to here. Yeah. Decided to fly to the wall, exactly. Alright. Right details, still looking. So I'm thinking here, it looks like it's probably dry-ish, like it's going to be borderline. Might be a good time to come in for a new set of inters then. Speed it up a bit, I think we've got that on medium. Now his confidence is terrible. Real definition of a growing pain period, yep. Yeah. That's why I don't want to focus too much. Like, I want to try just do a couple of big designs early. Get a balanced car that maybe sits sort of, you know, maybe like 14th, 15th. You know, we might have some tracks where we have a bit of luck and get us up a bit. Have some tracks where we're not so good, we'll drop down a bit. But once I get to that point, then I can start focusing on sort of research and just basically replacing parts. Lawson's doing well. He does have the upgraded car, so that's a big plus.
What do you think about track conditions?
Yeah, track conditions dry. Gonna take another big chunk out of the tires. We're definitely gonna need to stop again for tires. It's just whether the AI will stop for tires. Really got to pay attention to that. I've got plenty of time to get half a kilo back, but yeah, just this this borderline 1 mil. Still think if I can get to like lap 35 is where I probably look at changing to a fresh set. The Haas cars seem to be quite good in the rain. It's like Ocon's just starting to catch me. Wonder what's causing him to all of a sudden have some pace. There's no DRS, so he's not getting that. Let's see. Let's see if I can get back ahead of him.
Try to pick up the pace, buddy.
We definitely lack some top end speed. That was unfortunate. We had a really good run there. Alright, let's just bring it all back to balanced. It's a nice little dash, little attempt. Hulkenberg, mechanical fault. Let's see how badly that's affected. Speaking about top speed, Spain is going to be a nightmare for us. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh, Albon. Into the pits. Still want to try and get to lap 35, sort of after this dry period, if I can. I feel like tires are going to cook otherwise. Well, hopefully by sort of the, you know, by that part of the season, I'll have some top speed. Speed along a bit. We know we've got this dry patch coming.
Update on track condition.
And it's just this next period, and then I'm going to come in. You need to find a way past Ocon. Excuse me.
Just keep going forward.
Again, Ocon just squeezing right at the worst times. We do have the benefit of DRS right now, though.
Looking good there.
Nice. Take it off overtake, so he does do a little defending. Yeah, Ocon into the pits. Bring that back to neutral. Just waiting for this to go back to damp. I'm feeling like Albon's tires are going to be getting cooked right now. Yeah, Sean, have you been listening? Have you been listening? I've been saying that for like the last 10 laps, is I want to try and get to the next part of the rain. I don't want to pit now because I'm going to come out on a dry track. Just waiting for this little uptick. I know I'm going to get this bit of dry track, but yeah.
Now there's been an issue in the pits.
Oh, poor Hulkenberg. And Sargent as well. How much longer do I leave it? I might go this lap because it's on the up now. Need a good pit stop here, please.
Copy that.
All the way down the end. What's up, Cleggsy? Who's this funny looking Aussie? It's me! How you doing, man? How you doing? Wait a second. You weren't following? Surely you were following. Or is it like a new account? Lead your followers. Ah. That's alright. Okay. Now, the track is going to go dry again for a little bit.
Temps are okay on the surface.
We got plenty of extra fuel. I might just push with the fuel while we can. Alright, let's go. Glad to see Lawson is here, or I would have rioted. We almost didn't have him. We wanted Aaron from the leader of the F2, but unfortunately he wasn't an option that was available for us. A lot of people have have Lawson in their team in F1 Manager. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people know that he deserves a seat, so they're probably picking him to realize that. Because we're about to get lapped by the ball. No, Norris has gone in. Okay. Just sort of waiting for the rain to come again. I have better reasons than he deserves a seat. I'm patriotic, that's my reason. Yeah, I'm sort of... Part of me is like, I know, you know, he's a New Zealander, but I feel like Australia and New Zealand, we're so close together. I love New Zealand, not as much as Australia, but so having Lawson. Lawson's actually having quite a little run here. Dylan is like, please give me a second chance. I swear that I won't crash the car this time. Yeah, life update. I can actually see now. When we last talked, I was legally blind and didn't even know it. Holy crap! Was it just that your eyesight was just that bad? So did you have to have LASIK or something like that to fix it, or was there something else going on? And feel free not to talk about it if it's too personal.
Focus.
16 laps left. I think we're pretty much damn to the end, so we might be able to leave it on aggressive. Alright, Jam and friends, I'm passing out for the night. Have a good rest of your races. Thanks, Daily Phil. Appreciate the raid earlier, man, and I appreciate you sticking around having a chat. It was fantastic to have you here. Alright, let's get past Ocon. Under brakes. Squeezes Ocon. We love to see it. Let's get this bastard.
Good job there.
Now we can cut him off like he's been cutting us off. Nicely done. Alright. Kind of just want to pull away from him a little bit, if we can. You won't have DRS, which is good. Oh, let's... Yellow flag, Sonoda locked up. How is Sonoda doing? He's 9th. So I don't think we're going to be catching the Haas. They're quite a ways ahead of us. We do have plenty of fuel at the moment. So we'll try and burn that down. Cataracts. I had them in both eyes. Now I only have it in my right eye, so hopefully I have my second surgery soon. Ah, well, I'm glad that, yeah, that you found that out and you're able to get the surgery to fix it, man. I can't imagine the difference it must be for you. So that's fantastic news. Now we've got all the leaders coming through. A little lonely old me backmarker here. I'm just gonna try and not get too slowed down. Off the tires again, and we might speed it up a little bit, I think. It's massive. I no longer wear glasses. I'll still need reading glasses when it comes to seeing some things, but streaming's actually easy now before I struggle to read chat. Man, that's huge. That is a massive sort of, you know, for the, using IT terms, quality of life update. Ahead of the Alpines, Big W, yes sir. Yeah, no, I'm glad that glad your eyesight's improved, man. That's great. I also hate wearing glasses, so the fact that you don't always have to wear glasses makes me jealous now. Yep, Norris might be winning this one. Leclerc's 4th, and he's the current leader. Life nerfed me, I was too OP. Little did I found the patch notes and buffed myself. Oh, I like it. Yeah, I've still got 8 laps to go. I got the extra fuel. Tires are good. Definitely not going to be running out of tires anytime soon. Ocon's 12 seconds behind. Hulkenberg has now got an orange mechanical fault. Interesting. How badly is that going to affect him? Sainz up into 2nd. Sainz making a big push towards the end. Yeah, Hulkenberg's also going to get caught up with the front runners. Might just be able to push on aggressive to the end from here. We'll bring the fuel down in a second. Yeah, it doesn't look like Sainz is catching Norris. I think Norris is pretty safe. Hulkenberg is going backwards, but I don't know that we're going to be able to catch him.
Copy.
Rain stopped.
What do you think about track conditions?
I could pit. I would come out ahead of Gasly. What are your thoughts on the game so far? Honestly, I don't think it's a big enough change. They've added some interesting things, but not enough of a change for the full price. Ooh, but it wasn't full price. I think it was a little bit cheaper than last year's, but still. This will be the last year of his current license as well. Drop from 100 to 60? Oh. See, I'm a lap down, so I've really only got 3 laps to go. I don't think it's worth pitting. I think we bring that down because they're going to shred. But I don't think it's worth... I think it's worth pitting. Although Albon's pitting. Multiple cars crash.
And we've had a crash on track.
Russia 2021 flashbacks. The kick and the Williams. Oh, nothing in it. Little love tap.
5 laps to go.
Sainz has a pit stop issue. Now is not a good time for that. Although he'll be flying when he comes out. He's going to come out on softs. Ocon has pitted. Alright, we need to check this. We need to check this. How quick is Albon going? Oh, he's only on his outlap now. This It's a tough call. I don't know. It's still at 0.73. That's about your sort of your cutoff from it. And there's only a couple of laps left. It's going to drop down, yeah. It's definitely dropping down. I'm also a lap down, though.
Oh dear, that's not a good stop.
I guess I've got a free pit stop, right? 26 seconds.
Box.
Copy box.
It's not me. I'm like, why isn't he boxing? Oh my god! Oh, Albon's about to go over the line, right? So how quick of a lap did Albon do? He's about 7 seconds quicker. About the same down the straight. Happy with the changes they've made, to be honest. The thing I'm disappointed in is it took them a week to patch a game-breaking bug where you could sign new people. I'm disappointed that they haven't changed the mechanics of the game. They've added the custom team, which is great. They tweaked some of the things around, you know, your sponsorship stuff. But they haven't, like, the set up your car, they stole from Motorsport Manager before F1 Manager. And they've done nothing with it in the 3 iterations of the game. Like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like they could have definitely done something. It's like, doing free practice is almost pointless. I do it because I can maybe get like an extra, you know, I can consistently get more than the AI gives me. That's it. Good time for a bad pit stop, guys. God damn it.
Yeah, sorry, mate. All left to go.
Alright. Norris stayed out on inters. Gonna be close. 20 seconds in 2 laps.
Copy.
Slowly catching Hulkenberg, but I don't think his mechanical damage is that bad that I'm going to be able to catch him.
Copy.
Norris final lap. Sainz made up 6
Okay,
seconds. You've got to remember it's a small team working on the game as well. I don't know. I'm happy with the changes. Just hope next year's the game drops with fuck all bugs and they end up nerfing DRS. Because my god, it ain't worth pushing to overtake if you're behind someone. That's fair. Like, it's still a fun game. It's still a game I like, don't get me wrong. Okay, I think I'll just leave us go. See what happens here. It's just a straight. So I feel like Sainz cannot catch up 8 seconds in a straight and 3 turns. What is up, Raven? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? They should make a bigger team so we have more changes each year. That would be nice, but I get it. Like, I don't think it's a huge selling game. Like, management games aren't like your regular tier games, I guess. Big win for Norris, yeah.
Lando Norris wins it. He's first over the line.
Not bad for us, 16th. I think that's our best yet.
Bridge up down the time.
Yeah, copy.
Yeah, good. Didn't run out of fuel.
Checkered flag.
Probably the smallest actively updated motorsport game. Management games are a niche as it is. Exactly, yeah. Let alone F1. It's like management game, and then like F1 game within management. But yeah, look at that, 16th and a DNF.
Sometimes I think you just have to accept that it's not going to be your race.
I'm happy with
Having
16th
retired
for
early will no
Lawson.
doubt be a bitter disappointment. But today is done, and it's all about
This
looking
engine
forward.
in Motorsport Manager would be good.
And after such
Yeah,
a
visually
fabulous
this game
drive
is
here
pretty
today, it's no surprise to see this man land on the podium.
Carlando.
That's their second win of the season. A brilliant talent who looks so at home on the track.
And after a hot and sweaty Miami Grand Prix, I think this is as good a time as any to cool off.
Oh wow, two bots today trying to sell viewers.
Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
Well, it was a bit of a mixed bag here. Some
That's
things went
good.
their way, but
They're
others
excited
didn't.
for 16th.
I think
I'm
their
excited
main
for
target
16th.
now will be finding some consistency for sure.
We're on the up.
And with that, our weekend in Miami now draws to a close.
Now the teams will be looking ahead to Imola, where the season progresses with the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Get ready for some.
I'd want to
fierce
see them overhaul the
competition.
car setup next year and make it way harder to get 100% so easy. Yeah, I don't even know if you use the 100% thing. I think I wouldn't mind something similar to F1 24. Not saying that it's the same, but similar, where you've got to choose the things you do. Oh, we want to work on our long runs. We want to work on our short runs, our qualifying pace, our tyre wear. And each time you successfully complete it, or you just complete it, whether it's successful or fail, I don't know. But once you complete it, then that attribute carries over to the race. Like, I'd like to see it reflect what free practice actually is, in that it's getting data to make your car better for the race. Yeah, tweak the setup. I don't think, like, maybe setup shouldn't have as much of an effect. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not a game developer. Anyway, let's have a look. So Norris ahead of Sainz and Leclerc. Perez taking fastest lap, coming in 4th. Piastri lost a place, ended up 5th. So Motorsport Manager system, basically. I know last time I played Motorsport Manager, it was the 5 sliders. So I don't know, unless they changed it. Or there's part of it I can't remember. It's been a long time since I played Motorsport Manager. So Lance Stroll in the Aston Martin ahead of the Mercedes. And Yuki rounding out the 10. So another point for Yuki. I think he got a point in the sprint as well. I think it was... So 2 points this weekend for him. George Russell ahead of Ricciardo. Then Albon. And then the 2 Hasses. We weren't far behind the Hasses. Well, we were far behind Hulkenberg, only a few seconds, but he had that mechanical failure. And, yeah. Unfortunate for Hadjar. His time will come. Alright, so Leclerc's still out in front. But Norris closing that gap, only 11 now. What did you pick at the start? I went for Situation 2. Basically, I went with the custom one, and then I got rid of everything. So the lowest facilities, I have F2 staff. Yeah, that's three bot viewers today. That's crazy. Like, yeah, Stream Elements is gonna delete you, man. Bro, raw dog it. Yeah, so it's on the hardest difficulty, and yeah, basically start with nothing. So my scenario in my mind is we're an F2 team that moved up to F1. So we're starting basically from scratch. So we brought an F2 driver with us, with Hadjar, and we recruited a fringe F1 driver for a bit of experience. That's how I like to have it in my mind. Let's go down the rest of the drivers. So Sainz is in third. Verstappen, he's not doing too well, down in fourth. Perez fifth. Piastri is going to want to up his game a little bit, especially with Lando in second. I went custom start, 1-star car, 1-star facility, deleted all the buildings I could, and then 1-star drivers and staff. It's hard work. I think it's just the drivers and staff I might have a little bit better than you, but everything else the same. Yeah, deleted the buildings and everything. But Stroll has jumped his teammate. Yuki, another 2 points for him. And then a lot of drivers that haven't scored a point, including us. Although our highest position now puts us ahead of Sargent. But because of Hadjar, we're still last. Still no point in the pit stop race for us, but that's not too... Is that 2.6? What are we looking at? 2.52 to get into the points there. We did get this one. Unfortunately, Hadjar misses out again. Okay, that front wing manufacturing complete.